I'm praying tonight that seeing Jesus as clearly as we have will cause us to look at our hearts honestly and to take Jesus' sacrifice and intercession seriously. See, it's really important as we dig into this text to remember that this text is connected to something else. It's not just a solitary statement. It's not just something that comes out of the blue. It's connected to something else. The first word of verse 26 is for, which means that the reason for what we are about to read is what we've already read. So because Jesus made a way for us to enter the holy places by his blood, and because we have a great high priest over the house of God, because of Jesus' sacrifice for our sin and his intercession for our faith, we must draw near to God with true hearts. Right? He did something for us to respond to it. He didn't just do it out of the goodness of his heart. He did it for us to take hold of it and to be moved and changed by it. So he didn't just die so that everybody could do whatever they wanted. He died so that we would live no longer for ourselves, but live for him who died and was raised. We must draw near to God with true hearts. We must hold fast to the confession of our hope without wavering, because God is faithful, and we must consider how we can stir each other to love and good works by walking together in worship and fellowship. If we truly believe in Jesus' death on the cross, we must live differently than we did before we believed in his death on the cross. Again, to go back to Jesus' very famous, but I think often misunderstood or undervalued words, we must be born again. Something has to change, and it has to be something in us. See, we're told these three things that we must do. Again, we must draw near to God with true hearts. We must hold fast to the confession of our hope without wavering. We must stir each other up to love and good works. And then our text tells us what the opposite of those things looks like.